daylight. We rode around checking some new spots, trying to find some coyotes. We didn't hear any. This is a spot that we'd located previously. We actually had Bill Kaplinger and Wes Masterson in with us, filming for Bodacious Outdoors TV. We pulled up here one night and located a group just right on down this gravel road a little ways. We're gonna park here, get Carrie Wayne to house, see if we can locate these coyotes again. We've already hunted them a couple times. It's extremely thick in here, rolling hills, steep terrain, tough to hunt them. But this is where they're at, so we're gonna give them a try. Hit them and let's see if we can locate them. So far, we've heard these coyotes every time we've tried them. Right now they're deeper than they've been being, but they are kind of right on down the road, so I think we'll be able to loop in and get behind them. We're on top of a ridge. It drops off on both sides, and down in the gullies they've left a little bit of hardwood timber, so the plan is going to be, the wind is good for where they're at, so we're going to go straight on down this road and try to slip into one of those open draws. It ain't much open to it, but it'll be to where maybe we can make a setup and sit down. Carrie Wayne will get on the camera, and me and him will probably swap back and forth with some howling, try to pull them in with howls. And we're going to try to let Torie Lynn do the blasting. She's on the shotgun this morning. I'll be playing backup. Let's go see if we can get these things. Right there.
can't see it right now.
Well, I tell you what, it turned out to be a good morning. We've been messing with these coyotes right here for a while. Thought we were going to get a double or a triple out of the deal. Torie Lynn just smoked one right at our feet. This actually started back up the road. We saw a couple coyotes cross the road. We got out, called them up, and they come up offside, busted us. So we walked back to the truck and said, let's howl one time just to check. So we howl, we locate another group on down the road, this group that we're on right now. Thick, nowhere to set up. We found the best looking spot that we possibly could, and we done some looking, trying to ease in here and find a spot. It's super thick. You can't see anywhere in most places. I can see about 60 yards maybe just down one little old hole, and she's got less than that, maybe 30 yards. And we got in here and located the coyotes. They howled at us, answered us immediately, but just was hanging up right outside the opening. Couldn't get them to come in the opening. We're right off the gravel road. We was kind of using it for a buffer, had the wind blowing back out in the gravel road. These coyotes that live in this thick stuff don't like to break cover. It's a lot different than hunting out there in the open ground. We've hunted those coyotes out there, and you can call them up in open stuff, but when you're hunting coyotes that live in thickets, you got to call them in the thickets because they have a tendency to stay in the cover. They'll circle down wind, but they don't want to break cover to get you wind. So that's what we were doing with the road, using it as an open buffer to keep them from getting our wind and use it to funnel them in here. And finally, after several sequences of howling, them answering us, trying different things, throwing a little pup distress and some whimpers and stuff at them, I finally swapped over and put the ruthless rabbit on them. We've killed several coyotes this week with this call, alone and combining it with the competition howler, which is what we were locating them with and getting them to howl. But as soon as I swapped over to it, probably 2 minutes, we had them come in, had 3 come in, and one broke and come all the way in here to her lap. I could have shot a second one to make it a double, but Carolyn didn't have it on film, so I didn't pull the trigger. I actually thought the coyote was going to make its way out into this opening. It just didn't happen. It turned back. But ended up being a good hunt, especially considering the conditions we're having to hunt them in this morning. And this thing got on up in the morning. We got one in the truck she killed. We called in a double on the first stand this morning, and had 2 hard chargers come in to howls. Me and Carolyn were both howling together. They hard charged us, and she rolled one of them up running. But we can go over here and drag this one up here, take a look at it, go put it in the truck with the other one and call it a day. It's getting hot. Well, blew the head off of this one. He's so close. What are we, about 10 steps maybe?
Not many.
That. Coyote's got a lot of white on it. I mean, that is coyote jelly right there, because she jellied his head at close range. Pretty white tip on its tail. White stocking feet. Boy, it would have made a pretty one if it got to be a big one. That ain't gonna happen.
We've killed bigger coyotes, but we get permission to hunt this ground by killing coyotes. So we kill every one of them that comes in. Don't matter how big or how little they are. They can still have milk dripping off their mouth. We finna shoot them. But either way, it makes for a fun hunt. Some of these young ones like this coming in hard, fast. Makes for fun hunting. We kill them the same way as we do the big ones. And we actually had the adults right here with us. But fun hunt. Carrie Wayne's behind the camera as usual. And Lynn, what's your take on it?
I don't know, it's fine. They come in hard and fast and don't have a lot of time to think, but got another one down.
You just put the boom boom on them. Yep, we'll drag this one out and get a picture with the other one. Get them hauled off. And call it a day. Might go fishing this afternoon, something like that. Know where some hogs are at, so might turn it into a hog hunt. Double up predator / hog. Get us a mixed bag.
Joker's got some white socks, don't he?
Little tip on his tail too.
He was a pretty one. There you go. I'm talking about jelly. That sucker's head, boy.
Ooh.
That ain't nothing but
Oh,
mush.
no. Oh.